There's a reason the Rafale is dominating top tier right now. This thing is an absolute monster in air RB. The flight performance is insane, the acceleration is ridiculous, the radar is incredibly reliable, and once you understand how to exploit altitude and speed, the MICA-EM becomes way more dangerous than people expect. Most players still think of the MICA-EM as just a short-range dogfight missile, but that's exactly why these launches work so well. Nobody expects a Rafale cruising at high altitude in Mach 2 to throw MICA shots from around 20 miles out with enough energy to actually threaten people in BVR. The missile itself is strong, but the real secret is the launch platform. The Rafale creates perfect launch conditions. When you're this high and this fast, the MICA carries energy way farther than it should on paper. The enemy sees a missile they think shouldn't be dangerous yet, and suddenly they're forced defensive immediately. That's what makes this aircraft so brutal in War Thunder right now. It turns a supposedly short-range weapon into a serious BVR threat. And the best part is the Rafale can do all of this while still being one of the best close-range fighters in the game. Even after firing multiple missiles, you still have the speed, climb rate, and maneuverability to survive the merge, defend missiles, notch, go cold, dump chaff, and reset the fight. The survivability on this thing is incredible if you stay disciplined. That's why my matches usually follow a two-stage strategy. First phase is high-altitude BVR. Get fast, get high, pressure the enemy formation early, force them defensive, and pick off targets before the merge even starts. Then I return to base, rearm, and head back out for the close-range cleanup once the battlefield turns chaotic. A lot of players commit too hard to only one style. Either they tunnel vision into BVR the whole game, or they rush straight into the furball immediately. Combining both approaches is way more effective. You thin out the enemy team at long range first, preserve your aircraft, then come back loaded for the close-range fights afterward. More kills, more consistency, and way higher survival rates. The Rafale is basically built for this kind of gameplay. Incredible speed, incredible energy retention, amazing avionics, deadly missiles, and the ability to dictate the pace of the fight almost whenever it wants. Right now, if you know how to manage positioning, altitude, and timing, this aircraft feels borderline unfair. And honestly, there are very few things more satisfying in War Thunder than launching a so-called short-range missile from BVR distances at Mach 2 and watching the enemy realize way too late that the MICA-EM absolutely has the energy to make it there. And it's because of all of this that the Rafale will always dominate top tier, at least until the F-22 arrives. And even then, well, in 2009, a French Rafale defeated an F-22 in a simulated dogfight. So maybe the Rafale will still be the king when it comes out.